Hey everybody, we are on day 9 of our travel planning challenge. And today we get to talk about one of my favorite things. We get to talk about the value of taking short breaks. Because on your calendar that you did yesterday, I had you sketch in every weekend and every holiday. And so I know that you're going to have a lot of little short pieces of time. You're going to have a lot of 3-day weekends or days when the kids have an extra day off of school, things like that. So we are going to talk about short breaks. Now, I'm going to tell you that there is going to be an extra bonus training on this in our group, in our Facebook group, our Empowered Globetrotting Adventurous Families Facebook group. It's going to be in the guides under bonus trainings. There's going to be an extra in-depth training on weekend trip planning. So do look for that if this is useful for you for some more information. There are a ton of benefits to taking a short trip. So short trips can relieve mental stress. They can improve your health in ways that are similar to taking a long vacation, believe it or not. They have a lot of the same health. Cat's here. Sorry, I've got a cat in my lap. A lot of the same health benefits as taking a longer trip. Short trips can be less stressful because there's less prep work involved in leaving and less catch-up time when you return. Taking more shorter trips that are closer to home can be more budget friendly if that's a consideration because you are staying closer to home. Thus, a lot of the times you're avoiding airfare. A lot of the times it means you can stay in more budget friendly accommodations. So those are some great benefits of taking short trips. Here are some tips for how to plan for short breaks. So when you don't have much time, you want to have a plan in place to maximize the time that you have. And don't feel like you have to see everything. It's better to go somewhere and see a couple of things and really take time to enjoy them than try to cram everything into a weekend trip and rush from place to place to place. Number 2 tip for taking a short break. Consider taking a tour, even if you don't normally do this, because it can help you to see a lot in the short time that you have. We love taking walking tours when we go to different places. A lot of places will have walking tours. There are a lot of resources for tours, even in a little small town. Consider taking a tour, even if you don't normally do this, because it can help you see a lot in the time that you have. And I'm going to post a link down here if you need ideas for looking for tours. I've got some great resources for tours, so make sure you check out the comments of this video. Third tip that I have for planning a short trip. Use Google Maps to group the things together that you want to see by location so that you're not spending tons of time running all over when you don't need to. I have got a super awesome video on my YouTube page about this. I'm going to put that in the comments of this video. I'll pop it up here too. So you can use that about how to use Google Maps to really group everything together so that you can see it in an efficient way. So those short breaks have value, even if you can't get very far, or maybe you can get further. Maybe you can find some great deals on airfare. We're going to talk about how to find those airfare deals in a video further down on this. And if you want more in-depth training on this, there is a weekend trip planning training as a bonus training in the Empowered Adventurous Globetrotting Families Facebook group that you are in, where exactly the same place that you're doing this challenge, in the guides, there's a bonus training on weekend trip planning that's going to give you more depth on this. So I really hope that gives you some ideas about what to do with a lot of those short little chunks of time that you have. And you've got things on your bucket list. If you did it the right way, you've got some things on there that are closer to home, that are little short chunk of time sort of things that you don't need to go so far to do. So those are the things that you want to look at to plan your weekend trips around. I hope that was helpful. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.